Hey beautiful people! Today, we are going to look into an intriguing exploration of why the world often laughs at spiritual people, and yet, how these individuals are secretly thriving amidst the skepticism. It's a fascinating contrast that reveals much about societal norms and personal triumph. Join us as we peel back the layers of public perception and unveil the hidden strengths of spiritual practices. When it comes to spirituality, there's a wide array of perceptions and reactions from the broader public. For many, spiritual individuals are seen through a lens of skepticism, often thought to be detached from the practical realities of the modern world. This view is compounded by media portrayals that sometimes depict spiritual people as eccentric or out of touch. Why does this perception persist? A part of the reason lies in the very nature of spirituality. It deals with intangibles. It talks of energies, auras, and the universe in ways that are not always tangible or visible, which can be challenging for a society that often values material evidence and direct results. The humor directed at spiritual practices can sometimes stem from misunderstanding or a mere difference in belief systems. For instance, the idea of aligning chakras or communicating with the universe might be sources of comedic material in TV shows and films. These portrayals influence public opinion, making spirituality appear less credible or serious in the eyes of some. But, it's crucial to recognize that these depictions are not always an accurate representation of spirituality, nor do they reflect the personal experiences of those who find profound depth and meaning in their spiritual practices. Contrary to the stereotypes, the reality of spiritual living involves a deep engagement with practices that promote mental health, emotional balance, and personal fulfillment. These practices are not just about inner peace, they offer practical benefits that are backed by a growing body of scientific research. For instance, meditation has been shown to reduce stress, improve concentration, and enhance overall well-being. Despite the external laughter or dismissal, those engaged in spiritual practices often report higher levels of personal satisfaction and happiness. This discrepancy between public perception and personal experience invites a closer look at the real impact of spirituality. It's about transforming the internal landscape of an individual, which, although less visible to the external world, is profound and significant. Spiritual practices teach grounding techniques and foster a sense of connectedness to something larger than oneself, which can be incredibly empowering and stabilizing in a fast-paced, often chaotic world. One of the most significant barriers to understanding spirituality comes from a web of misconceptions that confuse its essence with other systems of belief, particularly religion. Spirituality, unlike religion, does not necessarily align with institutionalized beliefs or specific rituals. It is more about an individual's personal relationship with the universe and encompasses a broad spectrum of practices that aim at personal enlightenment and a deeper connection with the cosmos. This distinction is often overlooked, leading to the conflation of spirituality with religious extremism or fanaticism, which only fuels further misunderstanding. Another widespread misconception is that spirituality is somehow anti-scientific. This could not be further from the truth. Many spiritual practices, like meditation and mindfulness, have been the subjects of extensive scientific studies, which have confirmed their benefits. The misconception likely arises from the spiritual emphasis on aspects of human experience that are less visible and more subjective, such as feelings of interconnectedness and transcendence. It's vital to clarify that spirituality complements scientific understanding by addressing the inner experiences that science may not fully explain. The reasons behind the ridicule of spirituality can be as complex as the misunderstandings themselves. A key factor is the human tendency to fear what is unknown or different. Spirituality often involves concepts that are unfamiliar to many and can challenge conventional views about life and existence. This confrontation can provoke discomfort, and as a defensive mechanism, people may resort to mockery to lessen the impact of their discomfort. Moreover, spirituality requires a level of vulnerability, openness to exploring the deeper questions of life, purpose, and existence, that can be daunting for many. In a culture that often values hard facts and visible success, admitting to exploring spirituality can be seen as a deviation from the norm. The humor and skepticism thus serve as a shield against the perceived threat to the established order of understanding and interacting with the world. Despite the external skepticism and laughter, spiritual people often experience significant personal successes that are not always visible to outsiders. These successes are not necessarily in material gains but in rich, fulfilling personal lives characterized by deep contentment and inner peace. Such outcomes are frequently a result of living in alignment with one's values and beliefs, fostering a life that feels meaningful and purpose-driven. The effectiveness of spiritual practices is seen in the ability of individuals to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. Stress management is a prime example where spiritual tools such as meditation, mindfulness, and focused breathing come into play. These methods help reduce daily stress and enhance emotional regulation, contributing to better overall mental health and productivity. While these benefits might not always be showcased on public platforms, they significantly contribute to the quality of life and personal effectiveness, marking quiet but profound victories over life's ups and downs. Intuition is another crucial aspect where spiritual practices shine, offering distinct advantages to those who cultivate it. Intuition involves understanding and reacting to situations without deliberate reasoning, a skill that is honed through spiritual activities like meditation. This non-rational knowledge is often viewed with suspicion in a world that praises empirical evidence and logical reasoning. But, intuition acts as a powerful guide in making decisions that align deeply with one's personal ethics and goals. In professional settings, intuition can lead to innovative problem-solving and creative thinking, often leading to breakthroughs that purely logical approaches might not achieve. In personal life, it helps in creating deeper connections with others and understanding one's own needs more profoundly. Though the benefits of intuition are difficult to measure, they are immensely impactful, providing a compass in both personal and professional journeys that is deeply aligned with one's true self. Spiritual practices equip individuals with a remarkable resilience, particularly evident during personal or global crises. This resilience is rooted in the ability to maintain inner calm and balance, regardless of external circumstances. Techniques such as meditation, reflective prayer, and mindfulness enable individuals to access a place of inner peace even in the midst of turmoil. This inner sanctuary becomes a source of strength and stability, helping practitioners navigate through challenging times with a clearer mind and a steadier heart. The concept here is not just about coping but thriving. By focusing on growth and understanding through adversity, spiritual individuals often emerge from challenges with deeper wisdom and a reinforced sense of purpose. This kind of resilience is invaluable, especially in an era where external stability is increasingly unpredictable. The ability to remain centered and calm under pressure is a subtle yet powerful form of success that spiritual practices cultivate. Institutions such as schools, corporations, and even governments are increasingly incorporating elements of spirituality into their routines, recognizing the benefits these practices bring. From mindfulness sessions to enhance focus and reduce stress in the workplace to yoga classes in schools to help students manage anxiety, the integration of spiritual practices into everyday life is becoming more common. This global spread not only demonstrates the practical utility of spiritual techniques but also fosters a broader cultural acceptance and appreciation of spirituality as a valuable component of modern life. While we look towards the future, the trajectory of spirituality appears to be one of increasing integration and innovation. The blend of ancient wisdom with New Age technology is beginning to surface, offering more personalized spiritual experiences through apps and virtual reality meditation environments. These technologies are not replacing the core spiritual practices but are enhancing accessibility and personalization, making it easier for individuals to incorporate these practices into their busy lives. The scientific exploration of spiritual practices is likely to deepen, with more research dedicated to understanding the mechanisms behind meditation, mindfulness, and other practices. This could potentially lead to a greater normalization of spirituality in everyday health and wellness conversations, encouraging a more holistic approach to mental and physical health that includes spiritual well-being. While the world may sometimes laugh at spiritual people, the quiet triumphs of spirituality, such as enhanced resilience, deep personal satisfaction, and the ability to thrive in various aspects of life, speak volumes. These benefits are often overshadowed by misconceptions and stereotypes, yet they continue to influence and transform lives profoundly. The spread of spiritual practices globally and their increasing acceptance in various sectors of society underscore their relevance and utility. As more people experience the benefits of spirituality firsthand, the laughter might turn into curiosity and respect, leading to a broader understanding and appreciation of these practices. Spirituality, with its rich contributions to personal stability and growth, proves to be not only a subject of ridicule but a significant source of personal victory and communal harmony. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in today's discussion, please don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who might benefit from it. Your support helps us grow and continue to bring you content like this. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. We appreciate your presence and look forward to seeing you in the next video.